Before we jump into the interview, I want to say thank you to the guys over at CoStar that made this all happen. They reached out to me a few weeks ago and asked if I'd want to help support a FanCast that they were doing with Avery Williamson. Really cool idea. You input a bunch of questions. If your question gets selected, you get to ask that question to your favorite sports stars. I'll leave a link in the description down below.
We're going to duck across to Ryan now. Ryan, where are you calling in from today, my friend?
I'm calling from Riverdale. I'm like 25 minutes away from Florham Park.
Okay.
Nice, mate. Nice. And you got the Christmas tree lit up in the background?
Yeah, it's we just set it up the other day, so good to be in the Christmas spirit, I guess.
Awesome. Hey, well, you've got Avery there to chat, so go ahead.
Very cool. First off, Avery, thank you so much for all your Instagram posts. I really enjoy all those. I get a kick out of them. So for my question, with the CBA almost up, what are a few changes you'd like to see, and how would those changes help improve the NFL?
I know for a fact, I'm hoping that I heard that the preseason actually might be shortened. Which is something that I definitely would like to and I think that it's definitely going to be some changes with the amount of money that we're paid. I'm not sure on all the details, but it can definitely it's definitely going to be some changes with that. I actually need to look more into it and see what is actually going to be going on, because I mean it's going to be next year before you know it. And then be rolling around. So not sure if it's going to be a lockout or if we're going to come to an agreement, before that happens. But it's definitely going to be a lot of stuff going down. I haven't been in tune with everything that's going on, but I need to actually, because I got time now. Actually, I'm going to do that tomorrow. Find out some more information. I'm glad you said that.
So I actually I run a small Jets YouTube channel, Jets Talk 24/7, and I was talking to some of the guys on there, and they wanted me to ask the ever important question that I've always kind of had fun with the amount of penalties that we've seen in the NFL. I know it's frustrating as a defensive player, but I have this idea that we could give offensive linemen all oven mitts to prevent holding penalties moving forward. Your thoughts?
Yeah. No, definitely, man, because, it's definitely – they hold a lot. And a lot of times they don't get called for it. But, unfortunately, we had a lot of holding calls in the Bengals game, which I didn't get to watch it, but I heard about it. I couldn't get it in. I was in – where was I at? I can't remember where I was at. I think I was in Tennessee. I wasn't able to get the game, but offensive linemen, they hold like crazy. But they never get caught. Most of the times, they never get called for it.
Oh, it's so frustrating.
It is. It's very frustrating. It's frustrating playing against them at times.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna get some oven mitts made, Ryan, with your face on them. So every time they go to look down the ball, they see your face looking up on them. What do you think, man?
I think that would be perfect. I'll get a little bit of commission on each one.
Classic. And any other changes with the CBA from your end, Avery, that you can sort of comment on, or?
Yeah, I'm kind of clueless on it. I heard some things that they've met with us in the past. Then they were talking about some things this year back in August, things that might be coming about. But now I've been so locked in on this injury, I haven't even thought about anything else. But it's definitely, they got a lot of different things that's going to be coming up. I know with the money, I know that's going to be a big issue. So hopefully we're going to be guys are going to be getting more pay, especially guys that are playing at a lower salary. Playing a lot at a lower salary, which will really be good.
Do you think the franchise tag is going to be a hot topic?
It might be, because it gives teams the opportunity to lock guys in. I mean, it's good. You get a lot of money, but then at the end of the day, you don't get a lot of. It's a 1-year deal, so if you get hurt, you'll be at the bottom. So I mean, it's definitely it's good. It can be good for that year, but you know, if you don't get a big deal locked in before something happens, or you have a bad season or an injury, like, you know, that can definitely that sucks. Like I wouldn't want that.
Yeah, I think that's something that should probably get tossed out. There's only a few positions that I think benefit from that franchise tag, you know, like the quarterback position, maybe the wide receivers, positions that you may not see quite as many career-threatening injuries that, like, you know, could really, you know, hurt you long term.
Yeah, no, it's definitely, that's gonna be a topic, man. So I'm interested to see like what they do about it. Hopefully they do throw it out.
And is there a timeline on that? Do we know of? Is there like any timing around when those things might come into play?
It's 2020. 2020 is when it's going to happen.
Yeah, I think it's
after the 2020 season.
Yeah.
After the 2020 season. So it's coming up soon.
The machine that is the NFL, huh?
Yeah.
It's just, it is what it is. And what are some of your fans sort of saying there, Ryan, about what's been going on with those changes, and obviously with the impact on the shorter preseason, you know, next season, you know, what's going to happen there? What's your guys saying on your channel?
So I know a lot of guys definitely want to see a shorter preseason. You know, it's nice to see like players that you don't get a chance to really see, but at the same time, you don't want to see injuries like Avery's and, you know, other players across the league that we've seen over the course of the last few years. I don't know if they're trying to add an extra game at the back end, you know, because obviously by losing 2 preseason games, they're going to be sacrificing some ticket revenue, some TV revenue. So there's got to be some sort of give and take there. So I don't know, I guess, where that sort of falls in the players' eyes.
You know, I would be fine. Yeah, I don't know. It would be perfect world to take 2 preseason or 1 or 2 preseason games away, and then just keep the same schedule, 16 games. I'm sure that's probably not going to happen because it's going to be too much money lost. But yeah, I don't know, man. We'll see. Maybe if they cut off one preseason game, they can be happy with that. I'd be happy with that.
Yeah.
Well, whatever gets you back in the field as soon as possible is the key. So we'll just keep hoping that you know, those changes come into play and it works out for the best. So it's all cool. Well, Ryan, thanks for jumping on. Don't go anywhere. We're going to come back to you shortly, but great insight.